Okay, we're playing Batman the Telltale series. The enemy within. I was about to say the evil. I don't know if I'll ever play the evil with him. I'll try and play Resident Evil though, all of them. Next time the first one's on thing, I'll just buy it because it's always cheap. It's like £1, and that's the remaster as well, I presume. So no Batman, no nothing. We go straight to the Batcave. Let's hope that let's hope it patterned up. Can we continue my story, please? Okay, good. I always found that so cool about Thing. Okay, yeah, that's the only person, the Riddler. That's what I remember. Oh, I think I see Selina in episode 3. And I think that's John in episode 4. Anime. Anyway, I said anime. But what was I gonna say? I always liked that about Telltale. That if it's more than one season, you can literally just put what you did in the first season into the second one. Or into the next one. That is so hard. Wait. Don't worry, I didn't read the thing. Let's just get into this, man. Yeah, don't mind me. Sometimes if I move into the left, it's because my thing's a bit broken. My left stick. Yeah, it's moving. I did not move then. Barely visible. There you go. Yeah. Also, there's a yellow boy. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Those are his actual colors, isn't it? I guess blue was his color for a bit, and Batman Beyond is red and black. But this is Bruce, so Batman Beyond could stay there. And I always preferred the black. I rather have black and I always preferred grey and black, like his normal costume. I preferred grey and black, and then all black, and then black and yellow, and then blue and grey. So I think the best suit has to be the one from Batman vs Superman. Yeah, the one for Batman vs Superman. The Dark Knight one is good, but Batman Begins one is so shit. I hate the suit for Batman Begins. It's so just rubbery. I hate all the suits from... I actually do not like any of the suits from the old Batman films. I like the films, I just don't like the suits. They're iconic, but like, ugh. Nah. Dark Knight suit is fine. I actually like that suit a lot. Batman Begins suit, shit. Dark Knight Rises and Dark Knight are the same suit, yeah. Batman vs Superman, yeah. His new suit ain't even that bad as well in Justice League, the Snyder Cut and the actual one. Well, the actual one is the Snyder Cut in my eyes still, because the Snyder Cut is way better. Let's be honest. Like if you haven't seen Snyder Cut, if you haven't seen the first cut or not, Snyder Cut's just a better film. Like the only bad thing about Snyder Cut is that it's 4 hours long. They should have just made it into a TV show. Mum's life. I don't even care. 4-episode TV show that would have banged. Hour each.
My parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the
It's
first
good so
real
far.
challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
If it wasn't for subtitles, I would have screenshotted that. I did screenshot it.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's
Hard.
quarterly crime report.
Look at the
Crime is way
transition.
down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted police commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his
so he's not
success
acting
to the
anymore, he's the
public
actual
partnership
commissioner.
between
Hard.
the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up,
Oh,
citizens.
shit.
After the long, dark winter comes
Mr.
the thaw.
Nigma.
Now, if only the Knights could win a game,
Looking
everyone
nice.
would be happy.
I like the suit, and then it becomes like a hood. It looks like Arrow. So this is like.
There it is.
Okay, so this is like
Mori,
Walking Dead season 3.
Import-export magnate, one-time Pipex
Animation.
CEO, international arms
Or
dealer.
graphics.
The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman,
I'm still speaking.
a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder,
If a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
what do you think, Master Bruce?
You mean
Must be
Archer?
hard to stay true to yourself.
We all wear masks in public. Every day is 1,000 little performances.
Perhaps, but some are more encompassing than others.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning
That if he's doing arms deals in Gotham,
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone.
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
I'm liking this now. Like I said, it's a season. It's like Walking Dead season 3 on onwards
Looks like
type
roulette
gameplay.
is his Achilles
Graphics,
heel.
sorry.
He has a reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Oh, I didn't even mean to do that.
encrypting your signal.
I wanted to see
Last
everything
thing
else.
we want is for him to
My
know
bad.
you're here.
We're in.
My bad.
You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
How old are you?
What in the hell are you doing here?
Oh, there he is, Mr.
Stop me if
Enigma.
you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end.
And I end.
All that begins. Who am I?
I begin and have no end.
I told you
I end all
10
that
times.
begins.
Our arrangement is over.
This is why this guy, if I was trapped by the Riddler, I would actually be killed. I am actually so shit at riddles. I'm so shit at them. So shit at them. Like, there's some riddles that I already know the answer of and I just don't know anyway. Like, the only one I know is time. The time riddle. Something that destroys everything, metal, the earth and everything, and water. And then it's time, or whatever.
Death, Mori. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood.
I remember him from your father's time. I think that's
Because it
Riddler.
is still fucked.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Hello?
That's him. You'd better gear up.
You can't just blow me off.
How about we go back to my place?
Oh.
I'll call my driver. Meet me outside?
Well, since you put it like that, I never do this, you know.
You know, me neither.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
No?
I don't give a crap, let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Oh, yeah, he got you there. He got you there. Mom's time.
Now, let's get started.
I really said no, didn't I? That's embarrassing. I said meet me outside so she can leave, by the way.
Get out
But I
of
don't
there.
think...
Get your suit.
I think she left, yeah. So we're straight in the action then. Oh, we were last time.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leave!
Oh, quicker response time as well. You got fucked.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Oh, and the music
Multiple
kicked
gunmen,
in.
hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Oh, everyone looks way better now.
Hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Please, please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I
Oh,
point.
fuck.
Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed.
The batsuits in this on these games are actually hard. What the fuck?
Tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very nature.
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
That drives you to distraction.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Believe me, I know. Remember, choose your words carefully.
Riddler's taken hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
I will get bored. You won't like that.
I know it's telling me to lie to that woman.
That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Now that it's told me to lie to that woman, I feel like we'll meet her again. I can't lie.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
What the?
I like the iron system. I like that the eyes, what's it called, light up as well. That's hard.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Batman, we
Can't get in.
The front's covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Oh, if I hit them with tear gas, it'll affect the hostages. But if I do a frontal assault, I feel like that would just hurt the GCPD. Make a frontal assault. The hostages don't want matter.
Try and draw their fire away from me.
You got it. You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give them hell. We're counting on you.
Oh.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage! The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
He's speaking like you're anyone. Bruce. Oh, finish your move.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back.
You don't know me, Riddler. You have no idea what you're up against.
You must think you're so special. You're not the first hero I've put down. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are.
Gordon,
completely
now!
on my... Oh, you have to be kidding.
Oh, beautiful
Clever,
punch.
but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Looking stylish, you know. Oh, he's hard. He can actually fight as well. I like the trim. You got fucked up. Nice one, Jim. Oh no, it doesn't look like anyone died.
Like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
What? What? Is that it?
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
It's only 2 of everything. This is so done back on. It's not a peak.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Mori made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
I believe in justice. Mori deserves a trial in a court of law.
Yes.
If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice.
Hard.
Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
Don't let this guy do it to you. I should have body slammed. What's wrong with me?
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
That is a hard thing, you know. Some Spider-Man shit. Who the fuck are you?
You should have called us before going
Oh,
in.
I can tell who this is. Yes.
After all, we're here to
Look at Amanda. I knew it. I actually could tell who that was straight away. Some big black woman. Be I Am Vengeance. That'll be hard. So look, now we got Amanda Waller here, trying to get the Suicide Squad up in here. I think Joker's in this game as well. The way the first season ended, it's like he had something to do. But I think it might be a Riddler central one, because this is the only scene that I've seen, and I only saw the bit where where Mori gets captured. That's literally it.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The Bat computer will be able to analyze further.
Kent.
Your days are numbered, Bat Freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky,
look, Montoya.
jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
Is Montoya an established
Riddler's
character in
right
Batman?
hand in
I don't
custody.
remember.
Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
That's because he hadn't met me.
That's for damn sure. You don't know how glad I am you're here, working with the police.
Oi.
Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. From what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, Miss...
A pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case.
Sorry,
GCPD has been
Batman.
asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do.
Okay.
World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
If you were tracking him, why didn't you tell us he was coming?
We get a lot of unverified reports. I wanted to be sure.
Now we know.
Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman.
Thank you.
You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team.
She is gonna
I heard how
stab
you
me in the
dealt with
back.
Lady Arkham. Not to mention the city's corrupt mayor, Dent.
I work with Gordon. No one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there... that's the issue. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. What was that charge of the Light Brigade crap with the riot shields? Good cops got hurt because of it.
Yeah, I know it.
Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You
I fucking knew
GCPD
it.
cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I made the call about a frontal assault.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence.
There was
in the
nothing I can
future.
do. Fuck off. Tear gas, I'll just
I gotta get a
hostages.
security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far.
No
As a
offense.
token of interdepartmental cooperation.
No offense, it would be better for me to like sacrifice the lives of the police, because that's their job, to try and help people, than it is just to hurt hostages. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, we're still losing lives, but at least the police are actually doing a good job about it. Like, they're actually gonna die for a reason.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle.
Calm,
This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
calm.
Oof.
Me and you,
Thought
Jim.
she was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
Blake.
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your
Okay,
eyes
she's
only,
nicer than I thought.
if
But
you
just
catch my
wait.
drift.
Just watch. She's gonna change
The
up.
target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori.
Well,
Any
probably.
idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea
That's
what?
it.
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help.
Is that it?
I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy. You can't keep away, can you? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
The fuck is wrong with you? She's trying to psychoanalyze me.
I'll be in touch, Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
I don't take kindly to threats, Waller.
Got enough to say. Oh, Enigma. Edward Nigma. That's actually mad. What a fucking name. Like your name had to happen to be like the main thing that you're all about, like in the future. That's literally foreshadowing in one's name. I love the way everything's looking, man. This style is more suitable for Batman than it is for like Walking Dead.
I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus.
Sorry.
Maybe music will help.
Ambient, classical, jazz. Come on, bro.
Something cool.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
That's his whole suit.
The suit has held up remarkably well so far.
Oh.
In spite of everything you put it through.
Okay, my suit always takes a lot of damage, but still does what it's supposed to do. Hide my identity, intimidate criminals, and keep me alive. This is an older model of Lucius Fox's design. I had to revert to it after my bat suit was damaged in a fight with Lady Arkham. It's not as advanced, but that's good. I never want to be too reliant on technology. Yeah. Like, you ain't Spider-Man, fam. Well, MCU Spider-Man. That's the one thing I don't like about him. I think I said that. Well, I think I said that when I was playing Spider-Man. Yeah. Stunner. This device can stop a criminal cold with powerful electrical shock. It's flashy and it's unsubtle, but it's guaranteed to incapacitate a target, no matter their size. Smoke grenades. These grenades create a smoke screen that confuses enemies and allows me to hide, striking from the shadows. Batarangs. A few of these can clear out a room full of gunmen, heavy, sleek, and extremely sharp. Grapple gun. This gun allows me essential freedom of moving around the city, whether that's from building to building or straight up from a crowd of enemies. I want to look at the batsuit I have now. Can I not? Oh, I can. That's not even the one I have now. That's the old one.
No one beats Lucius's handiwork.
Yeah. This one, very good. My suit always takes a lot of damage, but still does what it's supposed to do: hide my identity, intimidate criminals, and keep me alive. I literally just read the same thing again. This Batsuit was damaged in fights against the Children of Arkham and Harvey Dent's paramilitary troops. Lucius has since given me an even better version of the suit. I hold on to this one to remind me to never let my guard down in battle. But he fixed it up though. Because you used to have that thing running through the logo and to your shoulders. Not that scar, like that, just that damage in it. I'm liking the way it looks so far though.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency.
Agency.
There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Oh no. Don't do this.
It comes and goes.
Don't do this.
Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Don't do this.
Alfred.
Don't do this.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce.
Don't do that to Alfred, please.
Working always helps.
Don't do this, please. Please don't do this, Alfred. Codex, let me see the codex. Oh look, my mom. Oh, Martha kind of fine. I know that's my mom, but you know, this is me speaking. No, Bruce. My mother, the mystery. I witnessed her and my father's assassination when I was just a child. So my memories of her and her, of her are few and far between. I cherish each one. It's unclear what she knew or how involved she was with my father's crimes, but there was a part of me who wants to believe the best about her. Maybe she was left in the dark, maybe she tried to stop him, I just don't know. I need to believe that there is a part of me that is good, and that part is my mother. Yeah, can't lie. What's it called? Falcone said that both of his parents. Why would he lie? He wasn't on his deathbed. He didn't know he was on his deathbed, because what he knew, he was going to prison. But he said that both her parents were gangsters. Maybe she was involved, but not as much as Thomas. Maybe she wasn't as cruel as Thomas, because I remember her saying that she did a nice thing. I forgot where it was though. Yeah, though, what else did I want to say? Maybe this game will focus on this one. The first one focused on Thomas. They never really focused on Martha. My father, and possibly the worst criminal the city has ever known, Thomas Wayne. I can't lie, that's the one thing I actually think is so hard about the old game, because only some shows made Thomas out to be like a bit like weird. Like, not weird, but like just sketchy. Like Gotham, Thomas Wayne was a bit sketchy. Like, he was with the Court of Owls and shit like that. But he was good in Dark Knight. No, not really anything to him in the old Batman films. And when I mean Dark Knight, I mean the Dark Knight trilogy. He was a good man. There was nothing really bad about him in that one. But in this one, where he's just literally bad, that's actually kind of fucked, and I actually like it. I once thought he was a hero, a man who died trying to protect my mother and I from the bully of a common crook. I was wrong. I found out the truth about my father not long ago. He wasn't a philanthropic doctor he pretended to be. He was a monster who amassed our family's wealth by drugging and gaslighting Gotham's wealthiest families and robbing them of their fortunes. He devastated lives and destroyed minds Ugh. To rob someone of their sanity is one of the worst things you can do to a person. I would know. Lady Arkham robbed me of mine as recompense for my father's sins. I hope that debt is paid, or nothing more to leave his dark legacy in the past. Yeah, so flipping Mrs. Cobblepot and fucking Miss Arkham and Mr. Arkham were just fucked up. I guess Mr. Cobblepot was fucked up as well because he killed himself because of it. Well, whatever. One of the nation's most clandestine national security organizations, the agency operates in the darkest shadows of the criminal justice system. Not much is known about their day-to-day operations, but what little information I can dig up about them is that the agency's influence is awe-inspiring, stretching across international borders and reaching the highest echelons of political power. Oh, Rumi Mori. There are two sides to Rumi Mori. The face he shows to the public, and the person he really are. What? The person he keeps in the shadows, hidden from the prying eyes of police society. Mori wants everyone to believe he's a model citizen. He paints his public persona with philanthropy and a seemingly legitimate business empire. But take a closer look behind the mask, and you'll catch a glimpse of the real Rumi Mori, war profiteer and murderer. He made his fortune running guns during the Arab Spring, and soon after diversified into high-tech weaponry. Of course, Mori's illicit activities have been proven in the court of law. Riddler had some bone to pick with Mori. Perhaps that's why he targeted him at Virago. It's not surprising a man like that would have enemies. I wonder how he made one of the Riddler. The Riddler is an old name in Gotham. One was thought was gone for good. One we thought was gone for good. He was dangerous, and after even Carmine Falcone, Maria Hill, and my father left him alone. An international terrorist wanted by Interpol and hunted by the agency. The Riddler's modus operandi. You're speaking fucking Latin now. What the fuck? Modus operandi or operandi is to torture and kill his marks by forcing them to solve his macabre riddles. Macabre? Something like that. According to the agency's profile on him, Riddler's got genius level IQ and exhibits signs of narcissistic and obsessive compulsive personality disorders. He is cruel, calculating, and merciless, and I will bring him down. Vernon Blake, Special Agent Blake, Avesta's terse partner. I met him as Batman after the Riddler's attack on the casino. Not much to say about him at the moment. I got my first glimpse at Amanda Waller outside the casino after Riddler's grisly attack on Rumi Mori, a former congressional aide and political science PhD. Waller's irrepressible ambition has shot us straight to the top of the government's top covert law enforcement organization, the agency. She has recently been promoted to regional director with a jurisdiction that spans the entire northeastern United States, including Gotham City. Gordon doesn't like her, that much is clear. Understandable, she's a force of nature, is threatening his turf. I just wish I knew more about her intentions toward Gotham. She seems like she could be a powerful friend, but an even more powerful enemy. Oof, man's got the reading skills, bro. It was Special Agent Iman Avesta. Oh wait. So he related? Oh no, Blake, my bad. It was Special Agent Iman Avesta who handed me the psychological profile on Riddler. I don't know much about her, other than that she's a Gotham native and seems to have the confidence of Amanda Waller. She's also a huge fan of Batman, which is somewhat relieving. maybe I can use that to my advantage in further dealings with the agency. Alfred Pennyworth. I am not my father's son, I am Alfred's. After my mother and father were murdered, he was the only one who did the hard work of raising me. It couldn't have been easy for him, making sure he instilled the right values and steered me away from the vices of my father. Steadfast, true, and compassionate. Alfred knows me better than anybody. Certainly better than I know myself. He's my moral compass and my best friend. Man said, I am not my father's son, I am Alfred's. That is so hard. Oh, that awakens something in my heart, bruh. Oh my days. Last year he was kidnapped by Lady Arkham. I'm still riddled with guilt over what happened. I just hope he can recover from the emotional trauma of the ordeal. All I want is for him to be healthy and happy again. Lucius Fox. There will be no Batman without Lucius Fox. In a sense, he built me, from Batsuit to Batmobile. Everything I am, everything I've become, I owe it to him. A brilliant engineer and a trusted confidant, Lucius is one of the few people I can depend on in this world. In addition to being Wayne Enterprises' technological leader, I have entrusted him to run a secret R&D wing where he designs and develops new back tech. Renee Montoya. Things are looking up for Jim Gordon's favorite true blue cop. Renee Montoya was recently promoted to detective. Ooh, sorry. After she was exonerated of the murder of Carmine Falcone. It was evidence I provided that proved she was under the influence of Lady Arkham's drug when she committed the crime. I admire Renee's dedication to law enforcement and fierce loyalty to Jim. It's evident that she lives for her work, often at the cost of her own personal life. Sounds like a problem we both share. James Gordon. Over the past year, my partnership with Jim has flourished. I have finally won his trust, and Gotham City is a better place for it. Batman used to be hidden in the showers. No, please don't. Used to be hidden in the shadows, but Jim has helped me step into the light and fight legitimacy. For that, I am grateful. I think Jim is finally settling into his new role as police commissioner. It's been a difficult transition, and I don't think he will ever be comfortable with the tragic way he received his promotion. But I trust he'll use his newfound authority to make this city a better place. Gotham is lucky to have them. And so am I. I couldn't ask for a better partner. Exactly. Lucius Fox, Alfred Pennyworth, and James Gordon. That's literally gang right there. Mum's eye face. They used to do that shit in Gotham as well, where all four of them were together. That was hard. I don't care. Mum's eye, I don't care. Have they ever done that? They don't know. All three of them were never together in the Dark Knight films. Unfortunately. Alfred, James and Lucius were never together with Bruce at the same time. That's a bit sketchy. No, not really. Okay, so to support the alliance between me and the GCPD. Enterprise stock hits high. Everything's going good for Bruce now. Dent trial date pushed back again. Oh shit. So he doesn't really look all that different. Maybe they probably changed it. If we even ever see him. Gazette investigation. This about Vicky? Oh no, this is about the agency as well. Model prisoner, he's gonna come out. Model prisoner. He's gonna get out. It's a penguin. Of course he's gonna get out. I think he's gonna have a limp because the statue crushed on his thing. I literally just clocked that.
The agency.
The
public
statue
face
dropped
of
on
a
his
shadow
leg.
committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability. This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe. But the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
The Riddler's a flashy homicidal maniac with a thing for puzzles, and Waller and her agency might be just as dangerous.
Yes.
Again, Waller may be running a more ethical operation these days.
Maybe Alfred.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Do you remember
Gotham's
him?
original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Got nothing else to do. Let me try and go into
what
this.
Riddler's little gift is all about.
Better not be a
Solve
bomb.
my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
It better not be a bomb. Okay. Fuck. Bruce, you're smart as fuck. Well, you're Batman, but I already know.
I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
I have an eye. I have an eye, but I cannot see. Who am I?
It's familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
I have an eye, but I cannot see. You got justice. I think it's blind justice.
How it relates to Batman, maybe.
Blind
Lady
justice?
Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has 2 eyes under the blindfold, though, not 1.
So it's something else.
I'm looking too in depth with that. One-eyed Jack. Eye of a needle. Eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
Eye of a needle makes no sense. One-eyed Jack. What the fuck is a one-eyed Jack? I have a needle. I have 2 eyes.
He gave this to me at a casino. Card games. Maybe a Jack. Specifically a one-eyed Jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes. Besides, he can still see. So it's probably not that.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
At least now I'll go straight to it when I press X. I don't have to actually move now. Oh, I came up with no reason. I thought I had to come
here. Your guess is as good as mine.
That's the stuff.
Oh shit.
Needle. A record needle.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize that.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. And don't sit around feeling pleased.
Yo, what the fuck? I just wanted to play some music.
With yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
I look, you want to check around still. I wanted to look at the prize and that.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter, working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Next time I know the back came then.
I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Man said from the main menu now. No, everything looks so gothic now. Look at all the fog. Jesus.
Oh, excellent.